In Creo Parametric, you can apply a simplified rep to a bill of materials. Let's take a look at how to do that. Here I have a drawing with an exploded state of the assembly. I have a table started, and I happen to know that the bill of materials is really long, which is why I put it off to the side of the sheet. Let's start off by creating a repeat region for our bill of materials. I click on repeat region and then add, and then pick the extents of the simple repeat region and click done. Now when I double click in a cell, I will get the report symbols. In the first cell, I'm going to put in an index number. Let's select RPT for report and then index. And then in the next cell, I'm going to put the name of the component, assembly, member, name. In this cell, I'm going to put in the common name, assembly, member, PTC common name. And in this cell, I'm going to put in the quantity, RPT, QTY. That's good, and I'll just switch symbols a couple times so we get our table populated. I'm getting a single line for each individual item. Let's go to repeat region and then attributes and pick the repeat region. I'm going to say that I want no duplicates, and let's make it recursive. And I'll click done return, and so now we're getting quantities listed in here. And another thing I'm going to do to set up my table, I just want a parts list. I don't want any assemblies in here. And right now I see that my table has 91 items. Let's add in a filter so that we're only getting parts in here. Filters, select the region, and I'm going to do it by rule, and I'll add the rule. And I'll put in ampersand asm.mbr.type is equals, and it's a double equal sign, part. And then hit enter a couple times. Then when I click done and done return, the number decreased by 7. But let's say that for my bill of materials, I don't want to have any hardware in here. I want to get rid of the different screws and nuts and washers and bolts. So I'm going to create a simplified rep to do that. Let me go back to the assembly, which I have open in another window. To create a simplified rep, I can use the View Manager, which you can get from the Model tab and also the In-Graphics toolbar. Right now I'm on the Simp Rep tab. I've got my master rep over here. Let's create our new simplified rep, and I'm going to call this one no hardware. And when I hit enter, I get the dialog box for editing my simplified rep. And the default rules to exclude components. Let's go with the master rep as the default rule. Now I'll go to model rules, edit rules. And right now I don't have any rules, so hit the plus sign to create one. And the action is exclude, that's what I want. And it says select condition. Well, let's right click and create a new condition, and I'm going to call this one no HW for hardware. And here I have my dialog box, and so here you can say, okay, solid model, we're going to select them by name. But that would be for the number. I want to get it based on the PTC common name, which has screw or washer or whatever in there. So you look for solid models, look by solid models, and you change to expression. Here the type is real number. We're going to change that to string. And when I go to the drop-down list, here are all the different string parameters in the various different models. Now, for some weird reason, PTC common name isn't in here. I don't know why that's the case, but you can type it in manually. Sort of like when you're adding columns to your model tree, it's the same thing. So PTC common name is equal to, let me use asterisk screw. And by default, the build query option is not checked, so you'll have to go to options and choose build query. And let's add in that rule and then change this. Let's put in washer in here. Add new, and then bolt. It'd be much better if I had a parameter in the models for like category or type that I could use. And the last one, let's change this to washer. Add new. And I'm going to preview results, and it looks like there are 40 items in here that it's going to get rid of. Let's click the OK button. And then in the rule editor, click OK. And right now everything is still listed as the master rep. Let me go to columns and more, and we can add in for model params. Let's choose. Again, PTC common name is not in here by default. I don't know why that is. I'd love to see that in Creo 7.0 or 8.0. All right, let's click the OK button. And so here you can see that right now all the screws are still set to master rep because you have to go to the model rules drop down menu and choose evaluate rules. And now you can see a bunch of these different objects in here now have exclude because we're not going to have them in the simplified rep. Let's click the open button. And here we have our new simplified rep, and the simplified rep is active in the assembly right now, and there are a few different components that are no longer visible. That's good. Let's close out of here and hop back over to the drawing. And before I apply the simplified rep here, let's create some bomb balloons. Let's just choose create balloons all. And here I have all the different bomb balloons created in here. And the reason I create that is I want to show you what happens when I apply the simplified rep to the table. And let's scroll down over here. And again, right now you can see that we have 84 lines. We've got our bomb balloons. To change the simplified rep to be used in this table, you'll go to the repeat region command. And here is model/rep. You can change which model is driving the table, and you can apply the simplified rep that you want. So let's choose model rep, and now it's prompting me in the message area to select a region. So I will select the repeat region that I created. Let's select the assembly and click open. And here we have the dialog box that allows us to select one of our simplified reps. And I'll select the one that I created called no hardware, and choose open, and I want you to pay attention to what happens to the bomb balloons and the number of objects in the table. I'll click open and ask me, are you sure? Yes, I'm going to confirm. And so now the number of objects reduced down to 63 and no more bomb balloons. Bomb balloons were automatically removed. Let's see what happens if I try to create balloons for this region. Let's go to create balloons by view, and I'll pick the view, and it says, hey, invalid view for showing bomb balloons for the region. Your view has to have the same simplified rep as the table that you are using. So let's select the drawing view. Let me go to the layout tab. I don't know why it's not selecting. Let me see. Let me bring up my... Oh, you know what? I'm still in some command where it's like wanting me to create balloons. That's what was going on there. I can go back to the table tab and select the view, edit definition, and oh yeah, by the way, just want to mention a little trick. If you're ever trying to do something like I was just doing, I was trying to select the view and it wasn't working, hit the middle mouse button a couple times. That'll usually pop you out of any command that you might still be in. All right, so let's go to view states, and right now it is using the master representation of that view. Let's go to no hardware and click the OK button. And you'll see a bunch of bolts did end up disappearing out of here. Now, I'm just going to get rid of the navigator and the model tree and all that. Let's create our balloons. Let's go to create balloons, and I'll just do create balloons all, and boom, here we have our bomb balloons for our repeat region, which is using a simplified rep, and the drawing view is using the simplified rep as well. I hope you enjoyed this video. For more information, please visit www.creowindshield.com. If you learned something from this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you like this video, please click the subscribe button to be informed when new videos are uploaded. Thank you very much.